I'm Todd Neely. I'm the Executive Vice President of Townsteel. You have to think about all the doors inside of a school building that have got panic devices on them. So, we've got single doors with rim panic devices on them and pairs of doors with vertical rod panic devices on them. And how in the world do we do an indicator on those? So we went back to the drawing board and we created the same type of indicator product to go on a panic device. So it doesn't matter if you're on the push side of the door or the pull side of the door, we can provide that with an indicator to tell you the status of that opening, and we can lock the outside trim on all of those doors from the inside. But I think just overall the sense of security is there. We've been able to go in and do those installs in multiple schools, and then I personally have had the opportunity to go in with law enforcement during active shooter training sessions and have patrol officers that haven't been in the school for a year. And then they walk into the building and go, what is this? Now instead of having to walk up to every single door and put myself in that area of threat, which is known as the fatal funnel, in front of the door opening to check the lock status, I can just look at it. And not only do I get that extra security for me as the responding officer, but I just cut my response time to go down a hallway in less than half. I've also been able to go back into those schools after school's gone into session on a couple of them and have the kids look at me when we come in knowing that, hey, that's the lock guy. Those are the guys that came in and did this and gave us this extra security. And there's a lowered level of tension with students because as they're sitting in their classroom, they know without question they're behind a locked door. We went back to a school where we put all the locks in. We were walking through the high school, just doing a 6-month checkup on how everything was going, making sure that all the teachers knew how the locks operated and functioned and going through that. And we walked by the home ec room and checked their lock and just checked in there and then continued to go down the hallway. And a few minutes later, a couple of girls from the home ec room come running down the hallway with a plate of cookies. And they made cookies for us and brought us cookies and said, hey, thank you guys for making these locks. We feel a lot better in our classrooms having these on. So it's just a big win all the way around for everybody.